WIBTA for expecting my best friend to get a license before moving with me. I am 21F and my husband is 21F, and my best friend is 19F, we will call her Sally, if any of that matters. Please don't leave comments in regards to us being married so young as a mistake, as that is irrelevant to my question, but I constantly get comments about it on here. My husband and I have our own apartment together, and we have come to realize it is fairly expensive to live on our own where we live, and we're considering the possibility of a roommate when our lease runs out. My best friend has had a rather rough living situation and has moved in with her older sister. Her older sister wants to buy a house next year, so Sally will be needing to find somewhere else to go. I previously suggested that Sally, my husband, and I all get a place together. When I suggested this, she had plans to go to cosmetology school and get a driver's license, with her sister's help. The issue is, she no longer cares about getting a license or has any interest in a future career. She works a warehouse job making a couple dollars over minimum wage, which doesn't go very far where we live. She also claims her anxiety is too much for driving, so she won't even go get her driver's permit and try to learn. She says that she doesn't need one because she wants to move to Europe and hates America, and she doesn't care about a future career because she needs to focus on right now. I am concerned that she's going to want to stay with us long term, 5+ years, and not make any effort to move on her own when the time comes. I am also worried she is regularly going to ask me to buy her groceries and ask for rides, and I don't have the means to care for another person financially. She already asks her sister for money often and asks me for rides and doesn't help with gas money. The reason I view a license as important is that she spends $80+ Ubering every day, and with the cost of living here I fear she would miss her portion of the rent spending that kind of money on Uber. I told her I could get her into paid EMT classes with me and could ride with me to work, but the moment she found out she would have to remove her piercings she immediately lost interest. WIBTA if I told her I don't want her to move in without a license and some sort of prospect for her future? Edited for formatting. Edit. I likely won't respond to every single comment just because there's a lot, and they all essentially say the same thing. Here's some answers to some repeat questions I've seen. She has zero plans for how she plans to move to Europe, except that she has an online friend in Finland and seems interested in that country. I don't think she has researched immigration. The reason I view a license as important: public transportation where we live isn't great and reliable transportation to a job is important. It also was concerning to me that she was originally interested in a license but has completely dropped the ball. As for why she can't go to her sister's new house, I don't know. Her older brother also does not have a license and lives with her sister. Sister is 24, brother is 30. I am not sure what his living situation will be after sister gets a house. All I know is I got a text from sister today telling me that they are looking to buy a house around the same time my lease runs out. Sally had mentioned the offer I made months prior to live with me. And why do I care so much about Sally's life? Sally has been my best friend for years and genuinely is just someone I care about. Another reason is that I needed a temporary place to stay and her sister let me stay there. That being said, I kept a job the entire time, saved my money and bought a car, and was gone within 2 months. I never missed a rent payment and never asked them for money. After reading everyone's comments and that everyone said the same thing, I will be rescinding my offer for her to move in with me. Thank you everyone for your comments.